Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Challenges. Today, we're gonna work more on the trading hall, which means putting more villagers in and getting a better way of getting emeralds. Probably make some farm to trade with, and yeah, and get myself the mending books finally for all my armor. So that is the plan for today. And that is besides the wheel that is going to tell us what the challenge is today. So that's what we're going to do next. Let's roll the wheel. Alright, then let's see what our challenge is today. We have to build a roller coaster. So if it needs to travel through various biomes, I'm thinking maybe something that travels between several of my stuff. So maybe it can travel through the trading hall, maybe around it, going through the forest, and maybe just circles around. Something very cool. Okay, but before that, let's get some villagers in the trading hall. And there we go. Now we have all the villagers in their places. I have all the librarians here, and up here I have 3 farmers, 3 clerics, 4 of the fletchers. Well, this one is not finished yet. Let me just yeah, there you go. 4 fletchers and 2 masons. So I have a variety that if I need in the future stuff, I can get from here. Those will be great for redstone. And yeah, those will be my food source in the future. And now all we need for that is the emerald farm. So I'm gonna do a raid farm by ENX04, but I'm gonna probably want to have some design for it. Maybe I'll start with the cobblestone part, which is with lava and water, like he says in the video, but I'll probably grab some blocks to design it right after. But first, let's build the shell of the farm. Let me find a location that I want to do it. I probably want to make a lot of my farms very close to each other, so that I could reach them pretty easily. I could call the area here maybe my industrial area, and have a lot of farms nearby. So maybe make it here, or I can find the pillager outpost and make it right next to it. That will probably be easier. Okay, and here we have a pillager outpost. Now, since I don't see any open ocean near it, I think what we're gonna do is just have a portal here, and then when I need the captain with the flag, I'm just gonna go through the portal and fly here. And why is this empty? Maybe it was LA's and they flew out. So yeah, I'm just gonna fly here when I need it, and get the captain, and then go through the portal and go to the farm, which might not even be needed as much because the farm uses a captain trap in it, so it saves the captain for the next raid, which would probably mean that I won't need this portal many times. But still good to have it, because well, the first one I will for sure need it. But yeah, so let's grab some materials and build a farm. Alright, and I got all the resources here in the shulker boxes, and I'm located right next to the garden farm, because this is apparently my industrial... oh. Hello? Yes, I get it, you're very scary. Okay, so this is the industrial area, apparently so. I have just established that. And I'm gonna build the farm, the raid farm here as well. And I'm gonna have some totems finally, to not let death sneak up on me. Alright, let's build the farm. Okay, and the farm is done. Now I'm gonna take some items from the chocolate chest, and yeah, I'm gonna put the spare ones from the farm. Okay, and I have this sorting button on my inventory. Sorting my items, and then let me clear it to the way I like. Okay, so the farm is done. And that's the core of how it looks like. Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's by ENX04. It's called the Practical Stacking Raid Farm, and it works for this version and even previous versions. It's pretty simple to make because the tutorial is pretty easy. I will link it in the description. And yeah, and now what I want to do is maybe design it a bit. So I think I'm going to create a gradient and build it away a bit up and make it look a bit nicer. Let me grab some blocks and think of a palette. I'm being attacked by a trident guy. Maybe I can get a trident. That would be kind of cool. Come on. Oh man. Well, alright then. Okay, so the palette I'm thinking of is something like, oh well, this guy here to bother me. Alright, so it's something starts with this, and then it goes into this, and then this, and goes from like this bluish color to a more greenish color. And then it hopefully will look good. I think the green is going to be at the bottom because it's darker, and you know gradients look better when it's going from darker to the lighter. Okay, so I grabbed some of those already, some of those materials, hopefully enough. So yeah, let me try and implement it to the farm. And there we go. So the farm is now designed with this gradient that goes from green to kind of a turkish color. And yeah, that's the farm. So now we can finally activate it. So I just need to go and get the raid captain, and I can run it for the first time. Let's do that. Okay, so now I just need to find the one with the flag. There we go. There's one here. Come here, sir. I need your blood. And then I can go back. I fly here, and the raid starts, and I go right in here, and I activate my auto clicker, and now I can look at my free cam and hope that the farm hooks. Let's see, yeah, I see it spawning here. It's lagging, but it's working. Yeah, now I won't need to worry about that so much because I'm gonna have the totems, like this one right over here. My first totem. Let's see how long that lasts. I'm gonna AFK a bit and come back to you. And there we go, now we have a lot of loot. Look at these emeralds. I have so many emeralds, and I can finally stop hunting gunpowder by waiting for the night and looking for creepers. And totems. Totems are really great for hardcore. Good to have some spare. And yeah, it's just always helpful. So I think now that we have this sorted out, this very cool farm that we have going on, I think we can go and build that roller coaster. Let me know what you think about the farm. Tell me what you think about the design, if the gradient looks good, if it settles nice with your eyes. And now let's think about the roller coaster. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna upgrade my villagers a bit. So what I think for the roller coaster is to basically maybe make it quite small. It does need to travel through various biomes, but I can just do it in the middle point between them. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make the train, design it kinda nice. I'll see how I can do that. Maybe out of fences for the base and stuff. And yeah, it's just gonna be a nice roller coaster, and it's just gonna be right here next to the trading hall. Yeah, let's collect some materials for it and get to building. Okay, so I collected some wood. You see I have a lot of oak, and that's gonna be the main material that I'm gonna use for the roller coaster. So I just need to mark probably the area that I want to do it in. Maybe create an outline of this, and then build it up. Okay, so let's see. We wanted to travel through biomes, so can start here in the plains biome and go into the forest, then go to the birch forest a bit here, and yeah, it's just gonna be quite a simple train, but I hope it will look good. Okay, so it's gonna start around here. The base is gonna be made out of fences, so I'm just gonna make the outline with it, and it's gonna travel all the way over there. I need to go through stuff here and create the outline. Okay, so we have the outline of the roller coaster. That's the shape that it's gonna be. Show you. It's something like that. You can see the outline of the fences, and they should not crash while I'm explaining it. And yeah, it's gonna go in a loop-to-loop here, and with some curves. And yeah, now I just need to build it up. It's gonna take some time, so I will not bore you with the details, and I'll see you when I got some progress in. Okay, and we got a good progress in the roller coaster. Now seems like a bit more than I can chew, because this project is massive. I didn't even realize, so it might need to spread over several episodes. Maybe in next episode I can make a tree farm and use the wood from there to complete all the fences. And oh, there's a missing fence now. Okay, we have a mission. Just real quick, gonna do this. Let's see if I can land it correctly. I just need to fly here, grab the fence, and no, take two, come here, fly, and slowly. You know what? I'm just gonna, yep, there we go. Now I have extra 5 fences. Okay, so I think that's it with this project for this episode. Now I don't know if you saw in the time lapse, but my totem broke, so that's it with this achievement. I guess I'm not gonna hold it for very long, but my helmet did break, so I'm gonna go real quick to the garden farm and enchant a new one, just grabbing diamonds. Okay, I got myself a used helmet, and I can put some ending on it and enchants, of course. What did it? Oh, I opened this one. Okay, so respiration is good. Do I get protection with it? Oh, fire protection. I mean, the helmet is very good except for the protection. I think I'm gonna use the grindstone on it. Yeah, there we go. Protection 4. And unbreaking. Okay, let me put mending on it as well. I did not get mending, I got silk touch. Well, I'm smart. Okay, now that I have totems, I want to try something very cool. There's the Guardian Death Ray. If you see, I'm standing right here. I'm getting a Death Ray of like hundreds of Guardians. I'm gonna try and load with more. Get as many of them as I can. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Until it's a bit too much. And then I can stand right over here. Wait for them to drop. Okay, and then stand right over here. And let's let the Death Ray walk. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Oh. Okay. Okay, that was a Death Ray that can be weaponized if needed. Now the amount of guardians is lagging my computer. Now, although I'm done with the fences on the roller coaster, it doesn't mean that I'm done with it today, because I do want to add the layer of actual rails on it. You know, just to have at least so I can say that I did build a roller coaster today. But for that I'm gonna need a lot of wood, and I'm gonna chop some more and then fill it on the train. Okay, and all the platform is done, the platform for the rails. But what I've realized is I do not have enough iron for rails, which means that, yep, this as well is gonna have to be in the next episodes, when I build an iron farm finally. Yeah, but for today, that is gonna be it. That's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. If you want to support the channel, watch even more videos, consider subscribing, and like the video if you liked it. It helps me because it pushes the video for more people. So yeah, see you later, bye bye.